A man is only effective and respected when he is on his purpose. But in this modern society, most men have no idea what true purpose is, let alone what their purpose is. And because of this, the majority of men are more lost today than at any other point in history. Today, we're going to talk about how you get purpose. And if you stick around to the end of the video, then we'll go over how you can discover your purpose and start walking in the power that you're supposed to. It's me again. What is going on, guys? My name is King. I am a masculinity strategist, and my purpose is to help men reach heights they never thought they could by reaching depths within themselves that they didn't even know existed. Before we go ahead and get into this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you can be in the know every time the new video drops. If you look at purpose in its basic definition, what sticks out to you is going to be intentional, focused. Because purpose has nothing to do with what you have. It's all about who you are, because your purpose is tied directly into your identity. What this means is that it is impossible for you to know what your purpose is if you have no idea who you truly are. Society will lead us to believe that purpose is all about driving a Lambo or a Ferrari. It's about having that beautiful woman on our arm or creating a stable, about buying the high-end items, about going on these exotic vacations to these spots, being the man. But the problem with that is it all leads back to stuff. Your identity is tied in what you have. Men aren't meant to fight for things. Men are meant to fight for a purpose. The first key to purpose is being of service to other people. Purpose has nothing to do with you being the center of attention. Purpose has to do with you seeing a problem and using the gifts and abilities that you have to then go out and then solve that problem. Most men have it confused that purpose is something that is going to get you popularity, that purpose is supposed to put you at the top of the food chain when it comes to how other people view you. Purpose is something that you can do and that you're supposed to be, whether you have a cheering section or not. And when you don't have purpose, then you become weak, you become lazy, and you become complacent. Because what's the point of having the energy to fight for something if you don't have anything to fight for? And the problem with it is we go and we jump on the bandwagon of what other people are doing. So much so that it doesn't even matter if we actually agree with what they're saying, just as long as it takes the focus off of us and our deficiency in our own lives. This is not what being a man is about. Being a man is about putting one foot in front of the other and getting the job done, regardless if it's popular or if it's easy. So many men will get focused on what their actual purpose is, but the second it gets difficult, oh, that's not what I'm meant to do. I'm just going to step back and let somebody else do that. How many great ideas, how many life-saving technologies are currently buried 6 feet deep in your local cemetery because a man chose to not go towards his purpose because it was too hard and they weren't willing to put forward the effort? I am not against a man playing video games or anything like this, but my problem is you spend more time in a virtual world instead of helping to change the real world. That kind of tells you where we are as men in this world. Most men will stop and just try to think, why am I so unhappy? Why does nothing make sense? Why am I so unfulfilled? And they don't immediately go to, I'm not in my purpose. They immediately go to, I need to start earning more money. I need to go and get myself a beautiful girlfriend. I need to go ahead and find a way to buy myself a Lambo, Ferrari, or some kind of car, something that makes me stick out. I've never understood why men are so courageous when it comes to getting things that really do not matter. Legacy matters. How you leave this world for the next generation matters. Purpose is not about you. That's where so many men get it wrong. Purpose has nothing to do with you. It was never about you. At the beginning of the video, I told you what my purpose was. My purpose is not about me. My purpose is about the men I am meant to impact. Because I want somebody to do it better than I do, so that they can then take that to the next generation. If your whole plan in life is about what you can get right now without caring about what's going to happen later on down the road, then I hate to say it, but you are part of the problem. You are not the victim of somebody else's bad deeds towards you. I am sorry. Everyone has the ability to make their own choices. You are where you are in life because you want to be there. Trust me, I know this firsthand. Do you know how much I've gone through in life? How easy it would be for me to blame somebody else for issues I've had? No. I look at myself in the mirror and I simply tell myself every day, I don't make mistakes. I make choices. And because I make those choices, they might not have happened the way I wanted them to make. But my purpose doesn't allow me to put blame on other people. It creates in me the mindset that I'm responsible for everything that happens in my life. And this is where you have to get, if you're a man and you're thinking about purpose, you have to get to a point where you can stand up and come and say, hell or high water, I am going to get this done. Not because it makes me popular, but because it needs to be done. Somebody has to do it. At the beginning, I told you how you can figure out what your purpose is. For me, what it came down to is, number one, what pisses you off? Literally, like outside of being beat in a video game or something like that, truly, what pisses you off? What is going on in the world? What is going on around you that you see that it angers you every single time you see it or every single time you hear it? That's the first indication of your purpose. Because that kind of disdain is created from passion. The second thing you need to do is look at, how can I solve what pisses me off? What would it look like if this problem was solved? How would other people's lives be better if this was not an issue anymore? How am I specifically gifted to take care of this problem? The third thing is, would you be willing to do it if you did not get recognition for it? Would you be willing to put in that work and effort if people weren't applauding you? If nobody knew your name, but you knew that you could solve that problem, would you do it anyway? And the fourth thing, why can't I start right now? It does not matter if you have the money to. It does not matter if you have the cooperation of other people. The best things that happen in life happen because one person decided to then make a move and then other people followed behind them. You don't have to know how it has to get done. You just have to start making moves to start getting it done and then invite people along the way whose passion is equal to yours. You are the best person to solve that problem. And you know what? It might be possible that you could become wealthy from it. But don't let that be the forefront of your mind. Your purpose is to be the best man that you can be, because that's what the hundreds of thousands, millions of people need you to be. Stop thinking about what you want to do and start thinking about what needs to be done. Guys, we've come to the end of the video. I know I've given you a little bit of information, but again, I want you to focus on purpose, true purpose. I want to thank you for listening to this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that bell notification, and I will see you next time.